All right, we are back for my first game of Emu Cup Season 3. I'm against a very good player. I banned Tower, they banned Harbor and Hollywood Hills, and then I banned Silver Lake, so I'm going to be playing Restaurant. I mean, obviously, I'm a significant underdog here, but I'm hoping to perform better this Emu Cup than last one. I've addressed a lot of the issues with my physical and mental health that were not helping. So maybe I can win this one, yeah? That would be just swell. Decision on what map to pick must be agonizing, even though we agreed on this an hour ago. Okay. Oh, they're also choosing restaurant. Excellent. Primates, reptiles, and Africa. This is good on restaurant. I have 2 breeding programs, but nothing to go with them. Those aren't fantastic. Keeping the releases, I want to say an obvious choice, but I can't release it first break. You need a partner zoo to play this thing first break, which, I'll get. It matches 2 projects. America Man is a little better than normal on restaurant because you never upgrade build. And I think this is the keep, but I'm not in love with it. That 4th card it's not obvious to me what it should be. Okay, this is the only thing in the row that matches a base project. I think I'm just gonna take the Africa Partner Zoo, make sure I get it. Because I'm totally boned if I don't have it. We gotta draw from the deck next. And then we'll play Polar Bears here. I guess it goes here, right? Just trying to figure out a way to get more restaurant spaces covered first break with the Polar Bears, but I mean if I bears here, it's still 3. Okay, 2 rep uni. Drawn from the deck because we have a Sunbather. Okay, well this is good. It matches 2 base projects. It's also a better release than the Tortoise. I kind of wonder if I pivot and play this first break instead. I would keep Lizard, release, and Tortoise over break. The thing is, if I Polar Bear first, my size 3, it's awkward to place. Like, I guess you could put it here, but then the reptile house can't go up here. And I'm pretty sure I want that this game. So, like, I kind of want to build and then bears. I don't know. I can... Reptile house doesn't have to go here. And I mathed wrong. I can cover 4 restaurant spaces by doing it this way. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna polar bear first. That could have been a lot worse. Wow, you want the rep instead of the income. What size 4 animal can give you a rep that would make that worth it? Huh. Can't think of any. I have to decide between monkey and tortoise, and man, I just love giving up on monkeys. I have another reptile too. There's one in the row that, I don't know, I probably won't actually get. I can also play the lizard this break. I play the monkey first. So I think I like that. The lizard could go here. Reptile house has lots of places it can go here or here. Up here is probably just fine. Just thinking about getting greedy with cards. I don't want to do that. Because, I mean, if I cards plus X now, then my opponent could just break. It would arguably be better for them than it is for me. I'm just going to make the lizard now. Because then I get to draw cards and potentially keep more over break. I can consider snapping the dragon. Snapdragon. It's funny. Oh, you have a release for the devil. Okay. Well, that's horrifying. So the plan is to release the lemur next break. Probably get a size 2 and put it here. The water dragon is pretty good. You have upgraded build on Park Restaurant. I mean, I see the appeal here. But actually, it's not appeal, it's income. You only get appeal from the pavilion. But man, I just don't like upgrading this card on this map. Just not convinced it's worth the X token to snap this. I would much rather dig from the deck. Yeah, Foreign Institute is pretty good. With the size 2 here, it gets me up to 5 rep pretty nicely. Oh goodness, that's going to be really good for him. Two CP worker is kind of tempting. I also kind of want to upgrade cards. I can grab this from the row, maybe. I feel like this is about to get snapped. I'm gonna upgrade cards. Not super positive about this. Now, if I'm gonna upgrade cards, I could upgrade it when I go here. So maybe I upgrade sponsors now. Australia release. You're gonna snap the monkey. I'll X build next. I have to remember, we're not playing with Marine Worlds. There is no reptile uni. Honestly, it's kind of cringe that we're not playing with Marine Worlds. Like, I don't understand it, but whatever. There's no like kiosk build that, yeah. No. We will cards plus X. Oh, you just bought it from the row. I missed that. I should have cards last turn. Okay, I probably messed up there. If I cards now, I'm gonna break and I'm gonna feel bad. All right, I definitely messed up. What am I gonna do about it? I feel like I have to play the tortoise, right? 6 tickets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It gets me 3 income. How much am I realistically gonna sunbathe? X-Wing build was very bad. I should have just thought it through. Should probably take the size 3 enclosure, right? Put it here, size 2 here. That decision was pretty close. Reptile House still has a place here and here. All right, deck, be good to me. I would consider taking this if I don't find any playable animals. Okay, well this is great. I think I have to take the flamingo, and I'm gonna pitch the wolf. And then if you don't break, I will break so I can grab this monkey from the row here. Okay, you're gonna break. All right. Oh. This to punish me for discarding the wolf, and then Sunbear just falls into your lap. I'm really happy about all that. Makes me feel really good. Game. Can you not? Goodness. Well, I need to take 2-rep uni here. I can't play both of these, but whatever. If I play the Tamarin, then I can get another rep and get a worker. Seems pretty important. I can also play Release of Patents from the row. I mean, I'm threatening to play it from the row, which, I mean, I'm gonna do. If I get the chance. When I play the Tamarin, I'll get another worker, but I'll also get up to 8 CP. So the cards, I could, I mean, I could get the rep and grab a card from the row, which could be Eagle, or I could just take the cards. Sure would like a bald eagle in my life. I can't put an aviary on my map anymore, but that's fine. I think it was always going to be Reptile House this game, and you know, it's actually allowed to just build a size 4 enclosure for bald eagle. It's okay. Okay, you take Siberian Tiger instead of Release of Patents. Oh, you're gonna take Release of Patents too. Well, then I'll play Zoo School from the row, and I'll be very happy about that. I stand behind discarding the wolf, by the way. Pygmy hippo. Okay. Well, all right, we're gonna play the monkey next. The eagle in hand. Okay. I think I'm gonna take the 2 rep instead of the 3 cards. If I do manage to get Zoo School, it'll probably go here. Pygmy hippo is also a consideration. I didn't really think about it, but now that I'm thinking about it, it actually seems pretty good. The Australia Partners, you took that later. Weird. Wonder what that means. This is bald eagle. I just have to take the stupid thing. Pygmy hippo isn't. Oh, hello. Pygmy hippo isn't immediately good for my opponent. So maybe I have a better shot of getting it from the row. I mean, I think they could have snapped either one of them. Have a release for the reptile. Managing size 2 income. Okay. Noted. I only get to keep 3 cards over break. The rock monitor is not exactly playable. I mean, it is kind of playable. If I grab these 2 from the row, rock monitor falls into my rep range, and then if I play Zoo School, I can put it here, get the monitor from the row, and then I'll be able to play it and sunbathe a bunch of stuff, which I like. Sunbathe the flamingo, probably vet. I just sort of like to associate before I do that. I think that play will still probably be valid. You don't have cards upgraded, so you're not going to be able to snipe this from the row. Not unless you play like frickin' Veiled Chameleon or whatever. So like I've got a partner zoo. If I zoo school from the row, I won't have enough money to play Rock Monitor. I need to get a partner zoo. And Asia because it's Asia, although I can't get Sun Bear this game. America because I know I'll need it. I don't know, maybe you want to take Asia this break. I'm going to take Asia. All right. Next will cards. You know, if I do cards and they break, then okay, I need to do cards now, or else they're gonna take this stuff. But they're gonna play an animal, right? I mean, I'll at least get Zoo School down. I could potentially have to discard a bunch of stuff, but what are you gonna do, right? I gotta take cards. Want to make sure my opponent doesn't get this stuff. I mean, they can take Monitor. That feels bad. They like certainly will. I could snap the Monitor. And play the Hippo from the row. How much better is... I have to do this. Feels bad to give up the Monitor, but what are you gonna do? Maybe I should have just taken reptiles too. Whatever. Okay, that's not it. Taipan's a reptile. I don't have any Australias, but you know, I can get one. That's disgusting. Oh, that's so bad. These two cards I really don't want to give up. Anything else would probably be okay. Probably play the Taipan from the row too. I just feel like if I press the other button, I'm gonna lose the game immediately. Oh, sweet, I get 2 victory points from you playing Koala from the row, and I might get this Taipan. All right. Getting pilfered kind of changed things. I'm sure a size 3 animal will come along that I can play. Be no issues there. The little monkey that I would like very much. Well, I have to do this. Native Seabirds is pretty good. Archaeologist. Okay. Our maps are like almost exactly the same. Both only have those spots open. Gonna X build. And then I'll probably take hand size uni. What if I just play this stupid thing from the row? I mean, it's very greedy of you to leave it there. What if I built a size 4 here and took the monkey? I mean, I'll need that eventually. Getting the monkey now is pretty good. Let's do it. Okay, that's a size 3 monkey. I love those. Hand size uni, upgrade associate. Play these two things. I'll probably play Zoo School with the extra action. Does a decent job of keeping me in the break. Then we're gonna agonize over like, do I primates too? Do I reptiles too? Do I get like Australia partner zoo for some reason? None of those seem crazy to me yet. Okay. You still don't have Asia partner zoo, and you haven't upgraded this yet, which like taking hand size uni is going to be important to deny it to you because it definitely delays that. You have to take this piece of trash uni, which I don't know. Maybe you're going to grab this from the row and be okay with it, but have hand size uni, nerd. Yeah, you're. Oh, you took the spider monkey. Well, you want primates for, and you know me, I love to give up on monkeys. I could play the Howler from the row instead of Dusky Leaf, is what I would say if I had enough money to do that. but I'll just grab it from the Robozu school. It's okay. Thanks for putting it in my rep rage, friendo. I mean, unless it's not going to be there for me. You know, usual stuff. Oh, you just took primates too, and you okay. Well, rip Howler, rip research, I don't know. Took Cookie? Did you miss? Okay. Excellent. I made some mistakes. I also feel like my opponent has had some pretty good things happen to them this game, so no. I should just try and play better. Why am I getting another card? Oh, I'm getting another rep than what I thought I would have. Did I like miscount? Okay, whatever. I'll pretend like I'm happy about it. That is something I rarely really want. I also want this. I want both of these. Man, I hope they're both there. Slurp them up from the row. Okay. I'm losing, so the venom doesn't hurt me. I smell a rhino for Australia. Doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything. Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. I was never going to be able to keep all these cards over break. We'll keep the dingo because it's a small animal, and apparently I need those this game. It's also in Australia to enable the Taipan. I don't see that ever like happening, but you know. I'm gonna do Partner Zoo, and I think I'm gonna search. Is that what I'm gonna do? Yeah, there it is. That rhino. He smelled fragrant. Gotta be $12, right? I don't think it matters. I think the game's over, but sure. Alright, we'll play Primatologist. X cards. Goodness, you must have some really good stuff in there. You make me want to pilfer it. Just gonna play the Primatologist. Feels pretty bad, but here we are. Gonna do your project now? Why do you want to do that before break so bad? Alright, I'm gonna pilfer it, right? I'm just gonna pilfer your Australia project. No, I have this card. Why are you taking this risk? Oh. It's not Australia, but hey, oh, you're not gonna go there. Get wrecked. I'm gonna lose by a lot less now. Very exciting. And you X sponsors to do it, like, goodness. You're so far ahead. This is like the one thing that like you can't let happen. You needed to take 5 coffees there. Sure. This is understandable because this is available. So like that's a fine play. I'm gonna X build. What if instead of Xing build, I built a size 2 enclosure? Is that bad? Because it might be bad. The other option is to dig for cards after Xing build. Or before Xing build. Let's do that one. Okay. If you want to break now, fantastic. I'm fine with it. Okay, that's very good. That's extremely good. It doesn't do anything. That's very good. Excellent. I'm so happy. We're going to do primates for, we will get the reptile house just because it gives me a whole bunch of enclosures. Put you in the discard. X build next. Okay. X build, and then I'll chug some coffee. I need X tokens. The size 2 is probably going to go here. And then the reptile house is going to go here. See, when I pilfered the Herbivores project, that's what I was talking about when I said I addressed a lot of the issues with my physical and mental health. Because, like, now stuff like that can happen, you know what I mean? Where it wasn't happening before. Bird breeding is actually good. I don't think it matters. I might get it. I'll play from the row someday. I will trigger the break here because right now I don't have $35 to play both of these things. I need some cash. Like I have an Eagle. You still don't have Asia Partner Zoo. Because you took 2 rep here instead of Asia Partner Zoo? What? Why would you do that? Gotta be a clear mistake. Am I not losing this game anymore? So confused. Why did you want 2 reps so badly? I also have a hello. Um, I also have a constriction that could be very potent. I'm not getting this card. There's no way. Not happening. And by very potent, what I mean is um, costs you 2 X tokens, which is very potent. Okay, you're gonna play the monkey sponsor, I guess. You don't have any ambition towards Africa, I guess. I guess you're gonna do this thing. Is it possible that the game doesn't end this break? I don't know. Like, I have a path towards Reptiles 5 if this card's available. I think the play is nice 5. I think you have Siberian Tiger. Like, why didn't you take the Asia Partners though? I don't get. My next move, I think, is still always Reptile House with Primates 4. I think that's always happening next. Look at me. I could build a large aquarium. But no, I can't because we're not playing with Marine World's Rippity Rip. I see like, sure. There's no reason not to. No, we're not doing that. Clever build. If I play this from the row, I could do these 2. Okay, it's gone. Never mind. JK, LOL. Oh, right, it wasn't next to 2 waters down here. research at 4. Plus money so you can donate. That will cross. Can't think of anything better to do than to just X one of these so that I can partner zoo and worker with my extra action. I don't think there's anything else that does better. Rip. Well, the reptile house didn't do anything. It's unclear if one of these would have done something else. I couldn't take $12. If I took X tokens, 5. Yeah, I couldn't have played an animal, could I? Yeah, it would have cost me the donate, so maybe like 2 tickets better off. I don't know. Uh, oh well. Wouldn't it have been so sexy if I had like the breeding thing in hand and I could do Africa 5? That would have been pretty neat. I have the other breeding sponsor. Roar! Yeah, Africa's the most. And this game ended up being close enough that like I have to believe that my mistake early on cost me the game. Of course, man, they made some very, very clear, horrible, obvious mistakes to me, but man, I feel like if I played better, I just could have won that game. All right. So since I get a second choice of what map I'm gonna play, um, play ice cream. Okay. You have selected ice cream. All right. Herbivores, Europe, Americas. Do 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 do. I don't think I can keep that. Huh. I mean, these three are obvious keeps. The rest of the cards don't do that much. I could aim for like a surprise pygmy hippo fast break. Seems okay. I don't love starting with this partner zoo on ice cream when there's two other continents I want, because 2CP worker's so good, but I mean, maybe I don't do it, but I think I keep the card. Rhino in slot 1. Makes me so happy. Rest of the row doesn't inspire me. I mean, the cougar matches America, but I'm not inspired by that. And the rhino's gone, right? There's no way he lets the rhino stay there. Yep. Rip. Rip Rhino, we hardly knew you. So I think I'm going to start with the Europe partner zoo. If I built here, I could theoretically take Europe to first break. That's not a good idea. I'm not going to do that, but hi. I really want that card. Not going to get it. You have an X token. Come on. I've taken one action this game and disgusting. Still really thinking about this whole fast break. Like if you're gonna snap this card, I can't bring myself to do it. I'm just gonna take the Euro Partner Zoo and be sad. There's some spicy lines I could take. I could X sponsors and force him to X cards to snap the Porcupine if he wants it. I could take Africa Partner Zoo and like try and make him discard a bunch of stuff. They all seem reasonable, but like, look, you did this anyway without the Africa Partner Zoo. I'd be so sad, you know? You just have such easy counterplay. I'm gonna take 5 coffees. Because if you snap the Porcupine, I could break. Yeah. I like it. It'll make you think twice about snapping that thing. Okay. Well, there it goes. That's really good. If I snap it, discard Pygmy Hippo and I don't know, this thing. Next break, I build a size 3. I'll be down to 30. I can play both of these and grab Herbivores too. Probably before you get the chance. I'm in. And I will keep the snake over breeding program. Because this is not going to get played anytime soon. I can get size 2 income. This all feels very, very good. Thank you, Giraffe. My daughter would be so happy. The Giraffe just saved my bacon. It's really good with your Rhino. I'm a little mad. Not here? That's weird. Real weird. Okay, we're doing this. Kiosk is going to go here. We'll take size 2 income. Probably put it here, but maybe here and then later this. I mean, I need a size 2 next to water for my snake, but the snake's not getting played this break. I mean, theoretically it could be, but not going to do that. Okay, that's fine too, I guess. I mean, obviously I don't know what's in their hand, so like maybe it makes more sense to do it this way as opposed to go here and then put the kiosk down here later. Like, I don't know. Maybe you need it next to water. But by speculating about that kind of thing. It's possible I get insight about what's in their hand that could help me play around it. So why I do that. It's not said with judgment necessarily. Like you'll know when it's judgment. Like last game when I was very clearly saying things like this seems like a very clear mistake. And yeah, like you'll know it, right? So 2CP worker is fantastic. It would feel very bad to take it when my next two actions are going to be 5 coffees and 2 more coffees. With that said, it's possible that I take it anyway. I'm leaning towards it. I am going to build here first. See what the card is. Not going to take zebra. Sponsor. It doesn't do anything. I would rather take 5 coffees than play this card. There's no way I'm using the worker this break. It doesn't mean it's wrong to take it. Okay. I'm glad to see that was your best play. I smell tacos. What are you going to do? Yeah. Oh, okay. Great. A plus. Okay, none of that moves me to snap anything. Draw from the deck, roll the dice, see how it goes. GLHF. I would really like to draw some good cards here. Some Europes, please. Americas. Sun Bear. It could be worse. But it could be so much better. Okay, how easy is it for you to grab a card from rep range? It is hard. So when I make the most obvious signal of all time, and I build a petting zoo, and I upgrade animals with this America Partner Zoo I'm about to get, you have to do a lot to deny that to me, right? Right? All the rep is going to be nice. This X token, nothing nothing to pee on, scoff at, turn your nose up at. I love X tokens, okay? They're worth approximately $1.8 on average. I don't know that. Just... Okay. I am ready to get completely wrecked by Zoo School or Snapping Crocodile. Are you ready? Actually, you know what? No, I'm not. Because last game I said I was going to pilfer herbivores, and I did. So this game, it's not happening. I'm not going to get wrecked. I'm not going to get this donkey hated from me. I'm going to play it from the row. Watch me do it. Building, can't petting zoo up here. Nope, can't do it. Nope. Can't be done, my little snack cracker. That's right, I just called my opponent my little snack cracker. Just thought you should know. Bam! Donkey in my face. God, it feels so good. And then this sheep. You also have to work to deny me the sheep. And break. Sick. Look, if the 2CP worker is making you do this, then it's doing its job. You don't even you do have your dots. Whatever. I knew that. Yeah, it goes here, right? And then the kiosk goes here. Let's have a little think-a-marink-a-dink-a-dink. Play sheep from the row. Frees me up to snap federal grants if it's still there. I could just snap federal grants now. There's no waves in this game, which is great. I really think that's the one mechanic that Marine World's really screwed the pooch on. And you could deny the sheep now. I don't know. I just smell European bison. Okay. It's a really good card. All right, we knew you had that, and you have the money to play the bison along with it. Probably herbivores you're keeping. Moose. All right, well, that's very good for you. I would really like this bird. The only way I can guarantee it is if I take Europe 2 and snap it. It's got to be worth it because I get bird breeding with it. I still feel like you have European bison. No, if you did, you would have played it instead of the rhino. Right? I mean, without a sponsor in the room, maybe not. I don't know. I feel like I have to do this. I have to do it. It's too stinking good. Federal grants, and then we'll probably play animals right after. We'll see. I mean, I guess this also denies them Europe too now, but I don't think they wanted that. All right, rip that uni. Makes me sad. Hey, maybe you want that $10. He won't. But look, it's $10. You know you want $10. Everyone loves $10. Nerd. Oh yeah, rip sheep. That's fine. We'll find another one. I think the macaw was more important. I did not want to see that. It's really bad. You could cards, put it in rep range, and play it from the row, and there's not a single thing I could do about it. We're going to do this. This is potentially a lot more income. In theory, you could break here. Herbivore release is also pretty good for me. See what happens. I'll consider doing it instead of whatever else. Bird breeding next. I'll consider it. Yeah. If you break, whatever, it's fine. It's a few dollars difference, but this way I get like a rep or something. Yeah, and see, yeah, I made the right call. I'll spend the X to get the rep. We'll play these. We'll clever build, and then we'll take a uni. Hand size uni, to be exact. And you're gonna have science lab. You took secretary bird and koala. Secretary bird, right? That's a reasonable thing. Koala's a little weird to me. Also, what a disaster. Okay. Need amazing cards to not just fall into your lap. I mean, this one didn't fall into your lap, but I didn't want to see that card. All right. 2 pavilions go here every day and twice on Sundays. The question is, do I put like a super kiosk somewhere? There's no good place to put it, or else I would think about it a little more. I think I'm just gonna put a pavilion in this little dot here that I left just for a pavilion. You could also break along with Science Lab. All right. Snapping income? You do. Okay, well, I imagine you're going to snap release of patents. And I'm going to be kind of sad about it. What are you going to do? Okay. Oh, you can take that from the row. Or you can just take every Europe there ever was. That's fine too. I have some options here. I could snap and play Hydrologist. It's okay. I don't love it. I think I would rather just hate this card. I could stick a size 2 enclosure here and I don't have to hate the card. Snap something else that I actually wanted. Archaeologist doesn't do much anymore. I would like to upgrade cards. I don't love this because I would like to have my size 2 next to water, but I'm gonna go with this. It also frees me up to release my deer, because then the size 3 will be next to water. I will snap this. That's very good. Goodness. That can't be played. I'm gonna take both of these. Hydrologist is probably fine. Release of patents is playable. Hold on. If I release the giraffe. I'd rather play native farm animals, but I need to think about that. I sacrifice 2 tickets. But I play a sponsor worth 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I don't do that, I'm playing like hydrologist, which is probably going to be worth like 5 at best. But also I could leave this open for chicken's endgame. Kind of like it. I'm gonna go for it. I think I'm gonna take this worker, because then I can back bird breeding this break if it goes that long. But getting the 3rd worker is something I need to do eventually. And I mean, pouching income is decent, but I think I would prefer the worker. I could build this size 3 and get more chicken points. I can only get 1 more chicken point with it. I think I'd rather just take marketing. Okay. Get 10 of the dollars. Yep. This is the play. And I'll play Hydrologist next. My commentary didn't reflect a coherent thought process to get to that point, but man, it's hard to speak out loud while you're trying to focus and play as well as you can. So y'all are just gonna have to deal with that. And you have good shots at both of these, which is concerning. I feel like I'll be able to win this if I can get America's 5. I have a Rhino project too. Also concerning. You're going to be able to do big projects at some point this game. I need to try and win the game before you can do too many of them and catch up. Build, and you didn't take 2 CP worker, and you don't have taco. It would be great if you just didn't draw taco this game. Can you help me out with that, friend? Weird, why not here? On a kiosk. I mean, maybe you don't have great cards in hand, but this doesn't look like a very strong play to me, so I'm encouraged to see it. Okay. Tortle. Lynx. So iconic. Signaling to me that you really want this stoat. Pretty sure I'm going to let you have it. Throw me some Americas. That's very good. This is probably also good. And these two are trash. Okay, easy decision. Wait, if I played Sloth Bear, hold on. Wait a tick. Sloth Bear boost associate? Yeah, that's got to be better than this playground. I like that. I like it a lot. Flamingo can go in a size 2 here, and then I'll play Expert in Europe with marketing. If I pouch 2 income, I'm only pouching 1. You are playing a sponsor. Asia man. I mean, that'll get you a lot of income. I guess it's something you kind of need, isn't it? I think I'm going to draw cards. Here I am, like, oh, take something from the row and then a wave, and I can hate this note from the row. Hi, that's bald eagle. Never mind, we might just be snapping that thing. Blah. We got to snap baldy. Never just wish you could have a second snapping income. Hey, baldy. You're way too good. All right. I finally had something amazing fall into my lap. Granted, it didn't exactly fall into my lap. I had to snap, and it was a little awkward, and I gave up stuff, but we take those. Okay, you're going to get your stoat. You're going to play your stoat. You're going to Europe 5. I'm happy for you. I really am. I could do a very greedy line, building a size 4 here, or here, but probably here, or here. Anyway, in one of those two spots, so I can, like, pouch 2. I don't feel comfortable doing that, even though you're going to take the stoat, right? And you're going to Europe 5. I have the time for this. But there's 4 cards that I really like. I mean, I would have to get rid of the Flamingo and keep Europe Man, Bird Breeding, and Bald Eagle. I'd be sad about it, but get 2 more VP. Hello? That card's way too good for you. Alright. Don't think you can get it next turn, and I'll just trigger a break so I can snap it. I mean, it's okay for me, because, like, it is kind of an eagle. But the worker is it's way better for you than it is for me, because, like, I'm gonna get my final Larry here. Do I ever pouch this flamingo? I don't think so. Don't know of a way you can get this from the row without some really weird shenanigans. Okay. Our pouchin. Bear's releasable. I have to have the bear. You don't have a bear tag. Can't put a size 5 next to water. I should probably. Just take Veiled Chameleon from the row, right? That goes to your rep range. It's okay, right? I would get totally wrecked by Diversity Researcher, but I don't want to trigger a break here, so I'm not going to do it. Take the Chameleon. Stoat. Should have taken Arcade from the row. God, I had sponsored Zoo Endgame. I didn't need to take the Chameleon from the row. What Rhino project could you have? It doesn't seem like you have a clear direction, so my guess is you took species diversity, because that's what I do when I don't know what to do. Okay. That's in America. I'd really like that, but I don't think I'm going to get it. I guess that means I'm getting the bear. The bear's releasable, though, and I can play it, so you gotta be real careful, friend, about letting me have that bear. You're not gonna let me have the bear. Oh, okay, cool. I'll take the bear. Get in here, burr. I just feel like I really need to snap a sponsor to play. I'm going to do this. And if I'm going to do that, I need to market it instead of Europe Man because I saved $2. I'm not pouching anything, which is sad. I can't win the game with only the cards I have in hand. So I have to draw cards at some point. Elefante. Okay, it's an herbivore. Oh yeah, that petting zoo. Could I have snapped that? It was in the row, wasn't it? Fine. The fact that I wasn't aware of it is it a problem? The fact that I wasn't aware of it is a problem. I can speak sometimes. Hey there. I think I'm just gonna snap that Piggo. Yeah, get wrecked. Can I win the game with these cards? Okay. What did you do? 3x tokens? Trigger a break, don't you, friendo? Take this burr. I think eagle is fine here, right? Play the eagle. And the Piggo. Take the saddest association action of all time. Take 2 rep uni. So bad. I saved the eagle. No. I'm just gonna play it. What? Oh, I wanted to dig. I just pressed the wrong button. Okay, it's fine. Aquatic. Well, whatever. I'm gonna take 2 rep uni.
I really needed to score points there, and it didn't happen. That's a problem. I'll just build the size 5. I'll play the bear. It's whatever. I'll play the bear and the flamingo and cross. If you want to break, then maybe I'll snap this. I don't know. Hating Yosemite was pretty clutch there, apparently. You have one endgame CP showing. You have a Rhino project in hand. Can't imagine that you can back it at like a reasonable strength. You're only here on habitats. You also really need a break, right? My God, this is nerfed. That's disgusting. I don't cross nearly as fast as I had anticipated. And when I build this, I can take Primatologist, I can play it, and then I'll have enough for these. Because I only get 2 monies from Hydrologist, and I cannot. Yeah, I can't. There's no more spots adjacent to water, so I can't like posturing and then get the dollar that way. I have to play Primatologist, or I'm $1 short. Primatologist is an endgame CP because we're not playing with the right version of the cards. I don't know, maybe you have to take Primatologist, but you don't know I have this card, and I need exactly that much money. Silly for you to take this from the row. The other thing is, do I just take Aquatic now? The theory being that the only way I lose this game is after another break. Yeah, I can threaten to end it before the break with Aquatic too, and it's more points. I don't know why I was being so silly. Okay. All right. Get my delicious multiplier, which matters because I can take a uni with it and upgrade associate, and it also gets me a conservation. Oh, that would have been really good. Come on, give me another America. I can't build an enclosure. I mean, I can, but I lose points, so I'm not going to do it. Let's large animals. This is the nerfed large animals, so it's not going to be as much as aquatic. Is it good for you? Yeah. Let's just pouch that bad boy. Or did I pouch the lizard? Nah. No, you can't immediately play it. Oh, the rep. I don't have enough X's, right? Okay. Well, it's not as many points as I thought it was because I'm bad at counting, but sure. Oh, sick. Build for free. Expert on Europe. I can. Get that APM up. I'll just take 2 rep. Oh, I cross now. That's fine, right? I should have pouched this. I have made mistakes, and I really hope those mistakes don't cost me this game because my end game scoring is bad and his is good. Oh no. Like with a sun bear, I'm just completely wrecked. Even without a sun bear, I could lose. You have a rhino proj, just a sun bear. All right, now I'm just hoping to lose by more than 2 points. It's another species. So stupid. You know, if I hadn't played the eagle, I wouldn't have necessarily threatened to end before that break. There has to be a better way to play that end game to where I cross with so many more points and about the same number of actions. And like, I have to, I mean, I definitely punted that game. There's, I feel like if I had played better, I just would have won both of those games. And like, I came into this Emu Cup just trying to play the best I could, and Man, that's not a good start. Like I could have won this. Both of those games could have been wins.